जय श्री राम सीताराम जय बजरंगबली ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय जय सीताराम जय सीताराम जय सीताराम. C++ contains all elements of the basic C language but has been expanded to include numerous object-oriented programming features. The most essential part of support for object-oriented programming is the class object mechanism that is the central feature of C++. C++ provides a collection of predefined classes along with the capability to define and use user-defined classes. Defined classes. C++, being a superset of C, is an extremely powerful and efficient language. However, C++ may be more difficult to learn than C because learning C++ means learning everything about C and then learning object-oriented design and its implementation with C++. Thus, it is advisable to understand object-oriented programming (OOP) concept first and then learn its implementation in C++. One important thing to remember is that where C++ lays emphasis on user data type UDT and its structured use, OOP lays emphasis on data and its abstraction, encapsulation and inheritance modeling leading to use by interaction between them. Since OOP is a near to real life modeling of data and its interaction, it is more natural way of programming. C++ is one of the most popular ways of implementing OOP. Over the years, C++ has become a very popular language and more C programmers are migrating to C++. Another factor in favor of the future popularity of C++ is that it is almost completely downward compatible with C, meaning that C programs can be for the most part compiled as C++ program. And in most implementations, it is possible to link C++ code with C code. Now the next one in this lecture series is the next programming. We have to talk about different programming. Now let's talk about next programming is the Java. Java is a language primarily used for internet-based application. Its development started at Sun Microsystems in 1991 by a team led by James Gosling. The language was formally announced in May 1995 and its first commercial release was in early 1996. The main objective of the developers of Java was to design a language with following features. The compiled code should be machine independent. Recall that the compiled code of other high-level language is machine dependent. And second, the developed programs should be simple to implement and use, even in consumer electronics products like TV set-top boxes, handheld devices, telephones, and VCRs. Java is similar to C++ with fewer features to keep it simple and easy to use. Several complex features C++ such as pointer and multiple inheritance are not part of Java. Hence, Java is considered a clean object-oriented programming language. Before innovation of Java, internet applications were static in nature because they offer visually static page of information. The advent of Java and its use in internet application enabled the use of dynamic page, allowing user to interact with what appears on the screen. Hence, Java brought animation and interactivity to internet-based applications. Use of Java is not only limited to the internet-based application. Programmers can also use it to develop anything from a spreadsheet to tutorials to interactive games. They can also use it in embedded systems such as in consumer electronic products like handheld devices, telephones, and PCs. Java comes in two variants. The first one is Java Runtime Engine JRE, and second is Java Software Development Kit SDK. The JRE is essentially runtime environment consisting of bytecode interpreter, Java virtual machine, and set of basic libraries to support Java language features. The Java SDK is further bundled in two separate packages, Java 2 Standard Edition J2SE and Java 2 Enterprise Edition J2EE. Java 2 Enterprise Edition J2EE. The former supports, that is Java 2 Standard Editions, support most of the feature and libraries required to build a full-feature Java applications, whereas the Java 2 Enterprise Edition provides advanced features like native interface, remote invocation, Java Server Page, JSP, and etc. Now let's come to the next programming languages. We have C# or C#. Is an object-oriented programming language developed by Anders Hazelberg and released by Microsoft. It is a part of Microsoft's .NET Technology Initiative. It is standardized by ECMA, European Computer Manufacturers Association, and ISO, International Standards Organization. Its design was motivated by the following design goals: for support for software engineering principles such as strong type checking, garbage collection, bound checking, etc. Second, simple, modern, general-purpose object-oriented language. Third, portability of source code and support for internationalization. Fourth, easy development of components for distributed environment. Fifth, economical in memory and processing requirement. And sixth, suitable for writing applications for hosted, embedded, sophisticated environments.